こんばんは。
お疲れ。ああ、じゃあ。
お疲れ様です。
はい、お疲れで。そうだよ。八村塁がおるよ、八村塁が。
It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by James. Out of bounds.
Hey, hey, hey.
マジであの仙台の矢村さんがいるなんて。
おるおる。今出てないけど背番号28だったかな。
Here's Red Hot, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Davis, and he buries his first look.
Muscle of AD on display, flexing that time. You got to do a little bit more to stop him.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win.
Moody.
LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And that was the mobile one drive. No resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Not a lot you can do as AD just powering up inside and taking every advantage.
Hey.
Now here's Westbrook. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a good.
うまくないよ。誰でもできるこれ。
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's
Westbrook.
Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.
サッカー選手のムンバテがいる W。
誰？ムンバって誰よ？
Westbrook outside, pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D.
That
never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
パリ・サンジェルマンのムンバテに似てる人がいる W。
ああ、そういうムンバね。はいはい。
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
見え見え。
Westbrook outside. Picked by Covington.
はい、スクリーン。
Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee.
Oh, huh.
Slam by Plumlee.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter.
相手選手の監督チョプラのハゲてる人に似てる W。
He's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Here's Red Hot. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah. Buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Westbrook outside. And Davis with the block.
Just one of the greatest.
Nice shoot.
Shots, AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
Oh,
there it is for him.
This has been just a
time out.
Batum is checked.
What, ギリギリやん。
Come on, all you got going for you was luck and the refs. Without that, you guys got nothing.
なんていうかわからん。
Clippers trail.
何言ってんだ
On
よ。
the floor for the Lakers to kick off the
あれ
second
俺誰
quarter. We've
こい
got
つだろ。
Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's red hot in at the point guard position. And the basket by Highland. 5 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
やばいですね。
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Red Hot. Lets it go from deep. And another three for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Highland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. It's Powell, high post. James is there. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee, a screen on Vanderbilt. For 3, Covington. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to James. And the bucket is good. James has got his first points of the night.
You know LeBron will play physical when the play calls for it. That time makes the contact, and it's a non-issue for him.
Covington with it. Powell outside. Back to Covington. Here's Mann. Takes a 3. James with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Here's Plumlee, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Highland to end the run. And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 6 points.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Kawhi Leonard's doing. Allie.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers. He's describing the injury as a high ankle sprain. That can be a very tough one to deal with. The question now is how it will affect certain players' roles going forward. No doubt some adjustments.
No doubt.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook comes in for Highland. And the Lakers also making a change. Russell is checked in. Gordon outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Releases.
トイレ行ってた V サイン。
あれ
Here are the Lakers with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Shots good by Red Hot.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Plumlee, a screen on Russell. Here's Gordon.
甘すぎ。
あ、やばい。
And he gets it back. Off target with the 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
おいしい。
James, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the
うまくはないよ。も
knocking away
う
shootings, containing
コツつかめば
and making it tough.
ディフェンスがむずいんだ。
ストリートバスケと普通のバスケの違いは何？
ストリートバスケ3対3でしょ。
Because right now, they feel like the faster team.
Here's Red Hot. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. 6 on the shot clock.
あ、しくった。
And another 3 for the Lakers.
12 straight points.
多分 3on3 でルールも違うと思うよ。
And it's Morris in for
誰でもできる、誰でもできるこんな。あ、ほら八村。 右から2番目八村。
そうなんだね。汗汗。
And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. far, it hasn't been close. Lakers ahead.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Clippers 29, the Lakers 46.
Welcome. This string of games, it looks like there's some goodness. This is the NBA.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're scoring the ball with ease. The defense has done nothing to slow them down. This is what you look.
That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year, you're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
They've got Eric Gordon. Robert Covington is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Pass to Red Hot. Launches it.
Ah,しくった。
It's the Clippers taking it the other way. Powell passes to Westbrook. About a minute played here in the second half. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his fourth rebound in this one. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries don't derail at all.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. Thing I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. For the Clippers, Mann comes in for Powell, and it's Highland in for Westbrook. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in for Russell.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Picked by Covington. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Here's Highland, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 7.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Pass to Davis. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Beasley's checked in for the Lakers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mann leaps for it, and out of bounds. The Lakers will take it. The Clippers making a switch here. Checked in.
Into the lineup for your Clippers.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Counted. James has got 10. And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
And Davis with the block. Let's go with a 3. That one's good from James on the assist by Beasley. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And the basket by Highland.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Reeves. Now Beasley. Here's red hot. 24 points for him. For three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Gordon.
島君お疲れ。
On the wingman.
なのバイト休み。
Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter.
今日休み。
The three ball.
あれ
Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
休みか。
And here's Gordon. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
おいやばい。
Morris, a screen on Beasley. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kane.
Your Clippers, 33. The Lakers, 71.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let it.
Thank you.
島君もこれやっときな。面白いよ。ああ、大渋滞じゃん、この子の。
All right, let's do this. Who's first? John, you want to start?
Nice game tonight. What was the key to your success out there?
My man John always got the good questions, man. I can always depend on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, this team trusts each other, you know, to be in the right spot at the right time and to make the right decisions as well. You know, when that happens, it brings the best out of everybody on that floor.
Always a team player. Thanks, MP.
Not a problem.
What happens if an effort like tonight isn't enough?
Enough for what?
Enough to win.
I mean, okay, if that happens, I'll do what I always do. Go back with my team and figure out what we need to do to get better. Nothing changes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
하, 次の試合ああ、そうや、スキルは上げないと。高っ、こんな。
Hey, MP!
Draft is going to be spectacular. We've been on top of it. We don't have
Nothing better.
Regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
But let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now, here's Fox. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. And the ball out of play.
Oh!
Teams will inbound. Here's Sacramento now. Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Red Hot. Guarded by Fox. Here's Red Hot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Red Hot's got the game going here with the first basket for Los Angeles. Fox deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, Here's Fox. He's an offensive force, averaging it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Anthony Davis. That's his first
Drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Now here's LeBron. This game in 13. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Red Hot, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Kings. 4-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
In that one, you can pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And here is Fox, following the 3 from Red Hot. And the call will be against
first.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Sabonis, a screen on James. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Russell.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Pass to Davis. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Fox. Here's Red Hot. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing,
shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
he understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
James misses.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Monk finds Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Lakers leading by 6. We'll now go to David Aldridge, who's called good guard in hand. David.
Well, Kevin asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Mike.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be...
Time for 3
わあ、いい戦いしてんね。
You gotta keep at it, MP. Keep the points coming.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. We've got Davis. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. And the 3 is left down. Deep ball. Good. Another shot from Red Hot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Inside. Sabonis inside. He's against Vanderbilt. Sabonis, no good. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, the 80s
Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building. No, sir, don't bring that in here.
The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
James looking around. And the pass to Red Hot. 6 to shoot. For the three. Rebound by the Kings. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. It's Davis with the jam.
You describe AD's game. But in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Russell is checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Kings. Murray's checked in for Trey Lyons.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Fox with the cross. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes.
First team foul. At the line for the Kings.
Probably should have shot more threes.
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
The kick out to LeBron. Let out the pass to James. Here's Red Hot. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Red Hot's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Screen by Sabonis. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in. And here's Herter. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Sabonis, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And good that time. Davis has got
really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Outside, Sabonis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. He is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvidas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvidas, 7'3", and just so skilled.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Monk. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Monk is no good. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron passes to Red. Back to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nice shot by Red. And Greg, what was it like playing at the 7-3 Arvidas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
And here is Fox after the three-pointer from Red Hot. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Passes to LeBron. Hustle from long range. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 6-second difference between the shot and game count. To end the run, a putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
James, the pass to Red. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers who deep.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
Hey, folks, we know you're anxious.
And taking a look at the Kings, they're still at the bottom third of the league.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Kings.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep balls kill them. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
That's all for us. Now...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the court right now for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Really pumped out there, Fox, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here's Sabonis after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes finds Sabonis. Davis with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Red Hot. It's tipped.
ごめんごめん。
Now Fox. He's got 6. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Fox, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Red Hot. Here's Vanderbilt. And the Lakers turn it over.
え、なんで急に変わった？
What a waste! The turnover didn't have to happen.
Struggled for relevance.
嫌だこれ。
Even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mombas checked in for Davis. Walker comes in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And here is Los Angeles now. After the miss from
Oh, jump ball だ。背が低いんだから。
The Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in LA as well.
こんばんは、三日月。
俺なまる。
Not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. I'm sure they want this season to be different.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Los Angeles has gone 2
レナバルは何してんの？ あ、また。ほら。ジャンプボール弱いんだから。
お布団でゴロゴロしてる。
あれ？
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mitchell passes to Monk. He can't get that one, and it's the Lakers the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
Wait.
It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here is Monk after the three-pointer from Red Hot. Monk, the pass to Mitchell, launches a 3. It's hauled in by Red Hot. The pass to Walker. Here's Red Hot. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Red Hot's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys.
Yeah, but-
That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now Walker, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Red hot the pass to Walker. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Walker to the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they fall.
頭は今日はレナマルは痛くないの？
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A quarterback night.
おお、いいや。よかったよかった。そらよかったでございますね。バッチ。
Hey, man, I don't got a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed to this win?
I mean, I think I played my role well. You know, coach trusted me to get us organized out there, and I take that responsibility very serious. You know, I'm always in my guys' ears calling out plays, letting them see what I see, so it's big.
I mean, how big would you say?
Come on, man, I can't put a number on it, but everyone's job is important on this team. Regardless of how many points you score or how many minutes you play, everyone's job is important.
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
You know, John, with every win, you know, it brings us one step closer to bring this amazing city a championship. You know, so from that perspective, my favorite part was when the clock struck 0, and we knew we had it in the bag at that point, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're doing, man. Taking nothing for granted.
Never.
Good stuff, MP.
Thank you.
16日金曜日うち夜ゲームできない。
あ、知ってる。なんか見たよ。ツイッター見たよ。なんちゃらやるでしょ？ハリーポッターのやつでしょ？
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news again. This time, well, because of a report from our friend Nate White of the Daily Horn that states, people familiar with high-ranking voices in the front office are hearing that they're disappointed with the lack of leadership MP has shown thus far in his career. Something that was supposed to be his calling card coming out of college. So what do you guys think? Has MP been a bad leader?
TRT で配信するかもしれないから。
Me, yours truly. Anyone who has a bad athlete claims they're a great leader. It's the oldest trick in the book. And I'm not one bit surprised that his so-called leadership abilities disappeared soon as he stepped up his level of competition. It's hard to lead when you can't stay on the floor.
Park. Have you
明日はうちが仕事フルだから死んでるかも。考えるかを。
OKOK。
I have to look it up.
明日はね、予定では TRD でディアブロ3を配信できるかどうかなっていう感じかな。
Are you having a meltdown?
A little bit of both.
Do I need to call a doctor?
No, you don't need to call the doctor. My point is,
I don't know how anyone who's watched MP play this year could question his leadership abilities. Not only has he earned a right to start, he's playing winning basketball. He's been great in the community. He's done everything this organization has asked of him, and then some. That's not leadership to you?
Great in the community, winning basketball leadership. I'm sorry, but skateboarding with a bunch of children isn't what I call getting involved in the community. And it sure in the heck isn't leadership. What he's doing on the what is he doing on the skateboard anyway?
Hey, he's not bad.
Is he going to break his neck?
Listen, I just think it's ridiculous to question a rookie's leadership a few months into his career.
He's a young player.
Yeah, and I was actually talking about this with Joakim Noah on my podcast.
Joakim Noah.
And he said that nobody MP's age should be asked to be their team's leader. It takes time to earn that role at this level. By that measure, MP's way ahead of the curve.
As someone, JJ, who won a championship,
oh, here we go.
I could tell you what you're saying right now is a bunch of nonsense.
What do championships have to do with it? Patrick Ewing doesn't have a championship. Steve Nash doesn't have a championship. Do you know more about basketball than them because you got the 6th most minutes on the 2008 Celtics?
Wow.
Shots fired.
Whoa. There's no need for the insults, JJ.
The more I think about it, the more your anti-MP stance makes zero sense to me. If anything, you should relate to him. You didn't have the greatest physical gifts either, but you were consistent, you worked harder than anybody, and you maximized your skill set. People wanted you on their team because you were a great teammate and you had a winning mentality. How is that different than MP?
Well, first of all, JJ, I appreciate the compliments. But if the Celtics passed on Shep Owens to draft me, I think they were crazy too. He's that dude. Carry on.
ちょっとなんかアップデートしないといけない。ちょっと一旦閉じます。これいちいちしていけるのかな。いけたわ。戻ります。
heck of a win last night.
I watched the segment, and this leadership stuff has got to be coming from Othello, right?
Yeah. Is there anyone else who would say something like that?
Not that I know of, no.
Well, my source confirmed it's coming from Othello.
Okay, so who is your source again? I mean, let me take a guess. Is it like Alan from accounting or something?
It is not Alan from accounting, and please stop asking because I'm not going to tell you.
You're going to slip up.
I'm so bored right now. Can we please talk about next steps? I have another meeting in 5.
Go ahead, please.
All right. As unfair as these leadership rumors are, we need to prove them false.
Yeah, we're in the position where the burden of proof falls on you. Now,
Yeah.
it's not fair, but it is our reality.
Okay, so I got to do something in public.
Well, you gotta do something that people can't question. Okay? If you want to win this fight on the court, you need to be able to point to something quantifiable that you did out there, something leadery.
Makes
Otherwise,
sense.
it's your word versus Nate's anonymous source.
All right, I got some ideas.
Really? Well, let's hear them.
Could be source first.
Not gonna happen.
All right, then, so you have to wait to find out during my press conference.
Hey, you say you got this? I believe you.
I got this.
Say less.
リーダーシップスキルを発動。OK。ここの音楽が引っかかるんじゃないこれ多分。これでいいんかな。ダメだ。消してんだよな。これこれが全部引っかかるんだよね。どういうこと？L2 と、なんだこれ。わかりません。よし、ちょっとタバコ吸わしてくれ。タバコを吸わしてくれ。誰もこのゲームしてくれないよね。やろうよ、誰か。面白いよ、意外と。 っしゃー、やりますかい。いきますよ。よいしょ。あ、ここ入らんの。
Yo, ready for the leg show? I don't think so.
Go. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now, here is James. Pass to Red Hot. From downtown, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now the Nets with it. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other...
Yeah.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
For three. And another three for the Lakers.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Dinwiddie. Davis with a rebound. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol, the Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Yeah.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Here's Sumner, guarded by Russell. Dinwiddie. Inside, shot to stop the run, and it's good on the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now Russell, is James on the wing. And another three for the Lakers.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Sumner. Here's Johnson. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Red Hot. The shot's good on the assist by James. 12 points for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Oh, yeah,
Rebound by the Lakers. 1:33 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Red Hot. Out to the right wing. From deep, shot clock at 6. And another three for the Lakers.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, they couldn't put the pieces together last
timeout. Start it.
Let's hear it. A big round of applause.
Okay.
A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's Mo Bamba and it's Red Hot in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Shoots a fadeaway. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Davis with the block. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. James, that's good.
LeBron is pulling off those dribble moves. Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Simmons with it. 17 points for him. Last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Pass to Davis. James, right side. Over Curry. And there's James on the assist by Davis. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Harris passes to Simmons. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. They host the Pistons after this one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Pass to Davis. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Red Hot. And another three for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah,
oh,
you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Curry with it. To halt the run. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
And let's send it over to Valley Force.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Alec. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Reeves. Outside Curry. The three. The shot no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Russell. Here's Red Hot. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Curry. Here's Red Hot. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Sumner. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Claxton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Vanderbilt.
Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Curry. Sinks it from distance. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pass to Curry. And Davis with the block.
Big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Sumner. Drives to the hoop. And Davis with the block. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding lead.
43. The Nets, 16.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach it.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Nets.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Edmund Sumner. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Red Hot. 30 points in the game. The three from Russell. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Brooklyn shooting just under 40% from the field. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Davis. To the wing on the left. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Red Hot. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Russell to pass to James. Simmons brings a double team.
Ah, またやられる。
Foul on Ben Simmons. And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba's checked in for Vanderbilt, and Reeves is subbed in for Russell. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Sumner. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Red Hot. He's got 36 points. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Back to Claxton. Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. Dinwiddie against Davis. 6 to shoot. Looking to win the run. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Red Hot. Launches a three. Connects again from distance. The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down. And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Now Dinwiddie dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by good. Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Simmons up top, checked by James. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Off target from three-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the right side. Pass to Red Hot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Kept alive. Davis.
When Davis gets on the glass, he just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have to.
記者会見。
Okay, let's get started. Hey, Nate, what's on your mind, man? Wait. Let me guess. You got some questions about my leadership since you didn't reach out for comment.
I mean, while we're both here, why not? I mean, you tell me your side of the story.
You know, man, I'll say, it's very disappointing that whoever gave you those quotes didn't feel comfortable to come to me directly. Because I always welcome feedback, and everyone knows that. But the way that things came out, it makes me believe that there was like some sort of ulterior motive behind it.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you can find out. I mean, you're a great reporter.
So you don't agree that your leadership has been lacking?
I mean, I'm real with myself, man. Yes, I could always improve, but I'm leading the same way I did when we won a national championship. It's proven to work.
Whoa. At a lower level of competition, though.
Listen, man, we all take time to adjust, but I'm gonna get there. Trust and believe. Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Present our vision board. For gas money, you don't?
It's the Pistons to start out. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Jacks up a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot. It's a number 10.
He's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
With a short break in the action, gives us
to
send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to try to slow down the shooting.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
Just 5 on the clock. Stewart passes to Cunningham. one is off. Nice D from Russell. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. He says it's only sharpened his focus. It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Works with it. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The pass to Vanderbilt. James wide open. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Cunningham outside. Burks sets a screen for Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich.
Okay.
They set the pick. 20 feet out.
取った
The defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Red hot the pass to Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pistons trail by 8. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. James Wiseman's out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duran in at the center, walking down.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Lets it go from deep, and he hits the triple. He wants to finish shot clock. Red Hot's got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 11-footer.
めっちゃスリー狙うやん W。
いや、俺3しかダメなんよ。ポイントガードやけん。ボール回して3だから。背ちっちゃいでしょ、だから。171しかないんだよ、身長。
This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And their conference matchup, they faced these guys twice a season. And last year,
日本人レベル W。
はい。そうよ。
Cunningham pushes it to Ivy. Now Cunningham still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to LeBron. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Red Hot. 12 points for him. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big...
Welcome to the floor.
いや、入れすぎ W。
うまいでしょ。 まあこれ慣れればめっちゃ簡単なんだよ。ディフェンスが難しいんよ。あ
Cunningham outside.
They are really struggling from the floor.
And again, it's the Pistons whistle.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And yes, it's good.
Miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
In the pass to Cunningham. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Red. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Here's Red Hot. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more.
ファウル多いな、おい。もう3つファウルしてるよ。うまいでしょ。もう3に特化した能力だから。
And according to my records, you guys, and keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting quality looks, and they're shooting a high percentage because of it.
No question they put themselves in a great position right now.
And that is it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Davis, and there's Red Hot, and it's Russell in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
島君今何してる？
Keep after them, MP. You got it.
For the ride.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They host the Spurs after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Here's Red Hot. Burks covering. Back to Russell. After Red Hot. Lock at 6. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fires for 3. That one doesn't. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Feeds it to Burks.
あ、やばいこれは。
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Burks has got 8.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
The pass to Red Hot. And here's Russell. Here's Red Hot. Burks covering. Here's Red Hot. And the 3 ball is good. Red Hot's got 21 in the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Works for 3.
あ、しくった。よそ見しとったわ。
And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Here's Red Hot. 21 points in the game. From the arc. Got it. It is now 8 of 9 from the floor. When you talk about Cade's efficiency, Craig on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
James looking around. Passes it to Red Hot. LeBron against Cunningham. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 27 points for Red Hot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Pistons have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming unblocking at the break. Pass to Stewart. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining.
Burks kicks to Cunningham.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. There's the pick. Will it go? Detroit, no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you expect them to be.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Weisberger, and Alec Burks subbed in for Hayes. James checked in for Los Angeles, and Detroit with a change here too. Hayes is checked in. On the wing, James. Out to the right wing. Shoots the three. Good! Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Alec Burks. Bogdanovich out there with Durham. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Hayes in at the point guard.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
In the corner, Bamba with it. The pass to Hachimura. Passes to Red Hot. Beyond the arc.
ああ、これ作った。おい。
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
During the pass to Hayes.
Now,
here's Burks. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
Thank you, fans, for coming out and supporting your teams tonight. Get on safe, and we will see you at the next event.
So tell me, MP, was tonight's game an attempt by you to answer questions about your leadership?
No. I mean, if I focus on myself, I'll start getting away from what we do best as a team, and we don't want that, you know? So I don't want to get distracted from my own personal narratives.
It looked like you focused on areas of your game that displayed leadership ability.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's because you're paying attention now, but everything happened within the flow of the game, so it's the same as always, man.
So, MP, do you think games like the one tonight put to bed concerns about your leadership?
Not necessarily. I mean, leadership is something that you display at all times, you know? Not just when things go your way. So if I can bring this same effort, the same determination, and the energy when things are going bad, that would be a real game changer. And that's when then I'll be a real leader.
Makes sense to me. Thanks, MP.
Anytime.
I've been using the NBA2K mobile app every week. On top of the daily rewards. And every 6 months.
あと1試合。
Team decision making. Plus, I put on these to keep the
Shaking, MP.
の前にタバコを吸いますんで、タバコ。エペもやらないけんし。よいしょ。じゃあ行きましょう。
You know you wish you were a Laker.
team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon enough, BA, we'll find out which teams have a right to be optimistic and can earn the right to be considered contenders. It's always fun to see which teams take that next step towards being playoff ready.
Collins against Russell. Here's Red Hot. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Fires the three. So
外した。
Guarded by Russell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Davis, the pass to Russell. Here's Red Hot. James, outside. Pass to Red Hot. There's the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from James.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
Now here's Johnson. Over James. The shot by Johnson, no good.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Pass to Davis. Now here's Russell, defended by Jones. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Red. 6 points for him. And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just
We
know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD. They missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your game. It's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you. And it sure got the Lakers last season.
And San Antonio has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Collins with a screen on James. From deep, Johnson. James with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Red Hot. Beyond the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Johnson.
Oh, しくった。
So it'll be 2 free throws. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Red Hot in at point. That's the Laker 5. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Bates Diop. Johnson against James. Outside Graham. Let's go with a three. It doesn't go for it. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win the challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Pass to Bates Diop. There's a screen by Jay. It's Johnson with a drive. And Davis with the block.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Spurs shooting just 33% so far in this game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To stop the run. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage.
As a result, they've got a big lead. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments. I loved competing against this team.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson finds Jones. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Davis. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Johnson.
Nothing is falling, but the good news is still early. They've got a chance to shoot themselves out of it.
James, that's good. Coach Bob, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his team would play hard, they'd be prepared, they'd play the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Bob.
Collins with a screen on James. Johnson passes to Collins. Right wing, stolen by Russell. Now the Lakers moving it up. And there's James on the assist by Russell. James has got 7 points in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Collins. And here's Johnson. Collins with a screen on James. Here's Johnson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on the move.
Their offense is looking like a
The Spurs, 26.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big...
If you want to know why they're dominating, look at the rebounding. They are owning the glass on both ends, and they're doing a great job of turning those extra possessions into points.
Yeah, in terms of chasing down misses, this has been a clinic.
Kind of like you at the free throw line, and I have to chase down the ball. Kind of like that.
Well, that's what you are, a ball chaser. Get it?
And let's take a... And that's it for halftime.
What a first half! That was great!
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And so in the game for the Spurs. Russell against Jones. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to James. To the wing, right side. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. A slide.
What's going on?
Pay the price.
Well, the Spurs shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Sohan. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Jones. Some solid defense from Russell. And the Lakers have possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the left wing. Here's Red Hot. And another three for the Lakers.
He's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
From outside the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Davis finds James. Here's Red Hot. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the 2nd oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand now. Thanks. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, BA, or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine. But the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain, when you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jang's checked in. .152 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Pass to James. To the inside. Davis.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Back to Jones. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Johnson against Davis. Collins with a screen on Davis. Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got his first basket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Vanderbilt. James outside. Russell from outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
From deep, Johnson. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third.
76, the Spurs, 28. And your representative team.
The Lakers easily.
That's how you win. MP! Shots!
121, the Spurs, 50.
What's up, everybody? Hey, my man Johnny Luck. What you got for me today?
Hey, MP. Now, you've led your team in impressive fashion recently. How does that feel coming on the heels of reports questioning your leadership?
I gotta admit, it don't feel bad. But I'm always gonna care more about the team's success than individual accolades. So the fact that I'm contributing to winning games, that's the biggest thing for me, brother.
Huh. Always putting the team first.
Always.
Impressive stuff, MP.
Appreciate you, John. I know you usually got an interesting take on things, so what's the angle today? Talk to me.
Had no angle. Just wondering why it took you so long for us to see this version of you.
Everything happens in its own time. Coach always says that's always have, always will. So, do I wish I could have found more success a little bit sooner? Sure. But at this point, we are where we are, and I'm happy with it. So I'm not going to question why it took so long.
Okay, well, now that you have been displaying on-court leadership on a more consistent basis, do you have anything to say to the front office?
Nah, we talk all the time, so they know where my head's at, and I know where theirs is as well. But thanks, though. I really appreciate you checking in with me, man.
Of course. Anytime.
Seems like we're done here, huh? All right, see you guys later.
What does Kendrick Perkins have against you?
Well, it looks like we've got a handle on this whole leadership thing for the time being.
Yeah, hashtags MP, leader, and let's go have been trending on social for the better part of 48 hours, so.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Right, hey, but can your source find out if Adele is still trying to trade a rising young star with leadership abilities up the wazoo?
Oh, don't talk about yourself in the third person.
Yeah, it plays terribly with boomers, and that's our most affluent demo.
And don't say wazoo.
And don't dodge the question. It's not that funny. I mean, I really want you to work your source here, Ricky. You know? Or if does Teresa from ticketing still have inside
It's
scoop or
not Teresa
then
from
who is
ticketing.
it, man?
Look,
You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me.
Look, just because you're doing a great job right now does not mean you can let your foot off the gas. Look, I will try and see where Othello's head is at, but you still got to do your thing, all right? Look, nothing's settled on the trade front.
Of course, man, but it only gets better from here, Rick. Trust me.
All right, well, you know, it might be a good idea for you to check in with Coach Graves, too.
Yes.
I mean, he's an ally on this one.
Yeah, I do, chat with him every day, but you know, maybe I can see what if he knows what Othello's thinking or doing.
Good. In the meantime, I'll hit up my source, and we'll take it from there. One day at a time, right?
Yes, sir. Only way to do it.
He's about to tear it up.
Analytics department, unless 15 minutes, and scrimmage doesn't touch me. The algorithm probably would.
MP, glad you're here. I gotta talk to you.
Yeah, man, I was about to say what's up, but you look a little bit upset.
There's no easy way to say this, but you're out of the starting lineup.
I don't understand why.
It's beyond my control.
But you said you would help me if I stayed out the press.
I can help you.
Okay, how? By doing whatever Othello tells you to do?
Ernest! Get over here! MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too, man. What exactly does Ernest here do?
He's one of the brightest young stars in our analytics department.
Analytics, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He came up with the formula for teammate grade, our new all-in-one performance metric.
That was you, man?
Yes. Do you like it?
Yeah, I read the documents up on it. Makes a lot of sense. I'm just excited to see it in action.
When you see yourself going up for posterizing dunk, what do you see? A unicorn flying over a rainbow. What I see is a series of zeros and ones in the beautiful pattern of a Wolverine raining down on his opponents. It's mathematical, inevitability. I've been working on it for a long time.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, 89, 99, 2009. Time doesn't exist.
There's been extensive research, but we'll spare you the details.
Spare you the details.
Needless to say, it's the new gold standard. Phil Boyer wants us to use it as a central pillar in all player evaluation.
All of these things. Teammate grade. This is how we change the narrative. How are you going to achieve a better grade than the starter that's currently in place? Here's how you're going to do it.
You hit those goals, and we'll have no choice but to start you. Phil Boyer will see to it himself.
I got you, Coach.
Okay, enough, Ernest. We're all pulling for you, MP.
We're all pulling for you, MP.
We know you can do this.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. But I got you, Coach.
I got you, Coach.
I knew he was going to fist bump us both.
still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Yeah, well,
a completely new group on the floor. And some changes here for the Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers. We got Dennis Schroeder. Bamba is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Red Hot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The kick out to Warren. Here's Baisley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Walker the pass to Red Hot. There's the three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Unloads from 13. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Walker. Here's Red Hot. Payne covering. Good on the three-point shot. Red Hot's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout, Phoenix calls timeout. Something you noticed about...
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Payne can't hit.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Red Hot. His three-pointers off the mark. And the pass to Payne. To end the cold streak. Anthony Davis finally.
At the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Suns 12. The Lakers 34.
And we'll be right back after this.
Your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment, I'll quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is out there with Muhammad Bamba. Then there's Red Hot, and it's LeBron James, and it's Russell in at the 2.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying, and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Nice shot by Red Hot.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Ayton a screen on LeBron. Akogi, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Passes it to Davis. Here's Red Hot. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Akogi. That's his first.
Your Suns 29. The Lakers Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch.
And now we turn our... Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection.
In for Phoenix. Red Hot, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Here's Paul. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Baisley in a power forward. Here's Booker. A rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Paul passes to Baisley. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
From outside the arc, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Looking to end the run. Rebound the Lakers.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Right wing. Russell from long range. Knocks down the 3-ball. Russell's got 11.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Red Hot trying to get open as Davis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Ayton a screen on Russell. Booker the pass to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
Teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Durant's checked in for Baisley. TJ Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Ross is checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Payne dishes to KD. That shot is off. Lakers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Hachimura finds Bamba. Here's Red Hot. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Payne. Ross with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying the final shot.
37. The Lakers, 83. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son,
in for Dennis Schroeder. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Hachimura out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Red Hot, and it's Walker in at the 3 slot. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from 2-point land, 3-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Back to Beasley. There's the pass to Hachimura. For the 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton kicks to Durant. Back to Ayton. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good for 2.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Beasley, the pass to Red. On 3, that's the good.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
So it's racing.
What'd I tell you? They got your boy MP back on the bench.
Took him long enough.
Way too long.
Sometimes you can't look away from a train wreck. They probably was mesmerized by all that failure.
I think you mean hypnotized, though.
No, I mean mesmerized. I know what I mean, Pookie.
Well, I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to help you out.
Thank you for your concern.
Hey, you know I got you, bro.
You got me paying your bills is what you got me.
Yeah, but come on, I'm a bargain. I don't know if you know, but I'm pretty high demand, bro.
Sounds like a lovely weekend.
All right, let's do this. Who's first? Oh, hold on. What's your question, John?
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to the bench?
I mean, from day one, I've always said I'm happy to come, you know, from any points of the court. Off the bench, on the bench, whatever. You know, just think about Manu. He's a Hall of Famer, and he came off the bench as well. I mean, if Coach thinks I need to come off the bench to help us win, I'm riding with Coach on this. I'm all for it.
You know, it's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching from a performance perspective.
Exactly.
I mean, is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Maybe like a disciplinary action situation?
Nope. Nothing like that.
Okay, so then tell me, does the benching feel vindictive to you?
Vindictive? For what?
I don't know.
I mean, if you don't know, then I definitely don't know. You're as plugged in as anyone else, Nate. Talk to me.
I guess. Well, thanks anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's it for today. Until the next time, y'all.
What's up, MP?
Oh, it's enough to help their team, right?
Maybe we can tear it up.
Radio it in.
Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new...
Need some energy out there.
That's Spurs basketball. Keep it 100, guys.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got LeBron James. Red Otto's out there with Russell. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Jones, no luck. Lakers trail by 4. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it for the team, so we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Graham. Hits from the high post.
While most of his work comes from the perimeter or right at the rim, Graham still has the mid-range shot in his bag. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. And seeing Manu is a rookie. Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
That ties it up. 6 points for Red Hot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the screen. Here's Jones. And the rejection by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
To the wing right side. Here's Russell with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, and that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Bassett. Dish down to Johnson. They can't stop the run with that one. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Red Hot. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Here's Bassett.
And the massive size of Bamba, it can be
Standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Doug McDermott. Gorgie Dang is out there with Devontae Green. And it's Biggs Diop in at the 4 spot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Basket good.
Love that floater from Devontae Graham. Put the right amount of touch on that difficult shot.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from 3.
They get it back. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Graham gets a wide open look. Beasley with the rebound.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Pass to Red Hot. Latrey. A three-pointer is right on target. Red Hot's got the lead up to 14 now in Los Angeles. Now Graham. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Jang with the screen for McDermott. In the corner, it's Jang. The 3. Beasley with the rebound.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Red Hot. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Graham surveying the floor. Releases. Beasley with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gabriel, the pass to Schroeder. Kicks to Beasley. Here's Red Hot. Drains the three-pointer. Red Hot's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And there's the pass to Bates Diop. Now here's Graham. Trying to get something going. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Schroeder passes to Reddick. He kicks it to Beasley. Schroeder, right side, lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
And San Antonio. So it's Los Angeles with it.
Well, we know the chef always thinks he's the best rookie in the league, especially with the way he's played. He might be right. One of a kind of.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, and that is.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, it's been a...
Substitution on the court.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. So for the Lakers right now, they'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Red Hot, and it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 18. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Graham. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
From the baseline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
2 minutes remaining.
He's right on. Graham defending.
Mata.
Jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
That's a jump ball.
.49 left in the third quarter of the game. Assey, the pass to Graham. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Graham's got 6.
An intelligent scorer in close. I like seeing Graham be aggressive from this area.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And that one's good by LeBron.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Graham, and the rejection by LeBron. Walker the pass to Red. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Here's Red Hot. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Bassey. Back to Graham. And the layup falls. He's got 8.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Outside, Davis. Here's Red Hot. Graham defending. Nice shot by Red Hot.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. 3-second difference between shot clock and game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's McDermott. And stolen by James. And so it's
the end of the third quarter with the score. Spurs 51. The Lakers 66.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for cheering on your team tonight. Please get on base, and we will see you soon.
MP. I wanted to touch base with you and let you know that we all see how well you're handling the benching.
I appreciate that.
And we just need you to keep it up. Consistency is key right now.
Okay, sounds good.
You're a chipper?
Yeah, I just got a lot going on in life right now.
And you're handling it really well. Been around a lot of guys your age, and you have a rare level of maturity. You should be really proud of that.
I appreciate that, Coach G. I'll see you.
I see you too, MP.
Oh, you were not supposed to repeat that part.
No?
No.
Oh. All right, well, let me learn. Catch you on the flip side, partner.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Game time. Bring the pain time.
I'm sure those guys can talk to your guys.
あーし。あー疲れた。よし、じゃあこの辺で終わります。